Hello everybody, welcome back to Snatcher on the Sega CD. So, we're still trying to get these people to come to the door. Let's just keep knocking. Who is it? Finally. I heard a voice. Talk. Hey in there, open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you. Huh? I'm a junker. Open the door.
A junker? All right, just a minute. Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Huh? A woman?
I'm with the Junker Agency. Is this the home of Freddie Nielsen? Yes, it is. And you are? I'm his wife. You know, we saw her data on Jordan. Exactly. What can I do for you? Look at Lisa. Pretty good looking. Well, investigator, you have good taste in women. It's a rather nice room, well kept and tidy. What's this? There's some kind of map on the wall. This map just doesn't seem to go with the rest of the interior, does it? It's a rather old 2D printed map. What is this a map of? That's not Neo Kobe, is it? Okay, don't know. My apologies, but I'm afraid I need to investigate you, ma'am. I'll handle it. You always say that when we're questioning women. What the... just where do you think you're touching? I don't see anything unusual. What do you want with us, investigator? This is a map of the city of Moscow. Okay. Moscow, huh? That place has been little more than a ghost town since the catastrophe. Yes, but this map was no doubt produced before the catastrophe. Okay, talk. Freddy as a suspect. Let's do that a little later. About Gibson. Gibson, who's that? I'll show you a picture. What's that? Is that what you came to ask about, investigator? Let me show her the montage photo. That's my husband. Has something happened? Okay. Think I have anything else I can show her? Sunscreen. Is there some problem with that? Is that what you came to ask about? Maybe. Do you know the chess piece? Oh, what's that? Is that what you came to ask about? Okay. So let's ask her more stuff. She doesn't know who Gibson is. Nobody does. About Freddy. I'd like to ask you about Freddy. Has something happened to my husband? Why has he been arrested or something? Would you explain exactly what you mean? Ask about Outer Heaven. Have you ever been to Outer Heaven? Who's that? Could you tell me what you're here for? Meaning of map. What's this map? I don't really know. My husband bought it and stuck it there about 4 months ago. Okay. So I guess the only thing we can really do is, like, accuse her husband. As a matter of fact, we are investigating your husband on the suspicion that he may be a snatcher. Freddy? Freddy a snatcher? That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. What? My husband, a snatcher? Where did you get his story like that? I have a montage photo I'd like you to look at. That picture you just showed me, right? Yeah. All these questions are rather annoying. I've had this bad toothache since this morning, you know. That's why she's holding her mouth. I don't know. Is that picture really my husband? These days you can make pictures of anything you like, you know. Don't make me keep repeating myself. I have a terrible toothache. Okay. Ask about sneeze. What sneeze? Have you experienced any sneezing lately, even though you don't have a cold? Sneezing? I haven't had a cold yet this year. Okay. Since this morning, her tooth is hurting. I've had a bad toothache since this morning. I'm really not in a very good mood. Well, you're the only person standing here. That's why we need you to tell us about your husband. He's out right now. I'm not sure what time he'll be back. That was about Freddy. Have you ever heard that your husband has been there to outer heaven? I don't know, is that some kind of dirty nightclub? As a matter of fact, I don't really know about the map. I'm in very good health. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Alright, I believe you. Believe me, huh? Showed her my ID. That didn't seem to do anything. Start at the top. What's with that look on your face? You don't believe me, do you? The interior design points to someone with good taste. There's nothing on the wall besides the map. It's been attached with tape. If you want to scan me, you'll have to show me a scanning warrant. Without one of those, junkers can't scan civilians. I know the law. I've just gotten this place cleaned up. Don't go making a mess in here. The map is marked in one spot. It says Kremlin. You just have to keep kind of investigating things until you get more information. She keeps talking about her toothache. I have a terrible toothache. Have you noticed anything strange about your husband lately? Well, now that you mention it, lately he hasn't been in the mood to, well, you know. Could you be more specific, please? You see, he drives a manned taxi, but lately he's been taking walks at night without going to work. There we go. Walks at night. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. If you don't have a scanning warrant, you can't. Right. If you want to go any further than that, I'll have to see a scanning warrant. Okay. Now we have a sub screen for Freddy. recent behavior, health, and occupation. Well, now that you mention it, he has been acting a little strange lately, but a snatcher? Wrong thing. Health of Freddy. Have you noticed any changes in your husband's body or health lately? No, his appetite's as big as ever. No, nothing. How about his skin? Anything odd? His skin, well, I haven't seen much of it lately, but I'm sure it's fine. Occupation. Your husband is a taxi driver, right? Is it one of those underground cabs, a black taxi? Are you trying to frighten me? So it is a black taxi, right? Yes, he drives a black taxi, but so what? They will probably be legal in April, right? So what's the problem? That's not what we're worried about, ma'am. If your husband is a black taxi driver, then there are no records of his working hours, right? In other words, the only way to establish an alibi for him is to use by the testimony of others. Which is true. All these questions are annoying and hurting my tooth. I remember this happening when I first played. I couldn't it took me a while to get past this lady. Don't remember exactly what you have to do. There's another room you can go to, but I don't have a move option yet. Just going through all the options again. He was sick last year, but he's been strong as a horse lately. Okay. Okay, here's alibi. On Thursday around 8 p.m., was your husband at home or working? Thursday? Oh, that's right. That was one of his days off. He was home. He was watching the launch of the first colonial expedition to Mars, the Beagle Jerusalem, on TV. Are you sure about that? Yes, but that evening I went over to a friend's house. I wasn't with him all night. My friend's brother is the pilot of the Beagle, you know. Okay. A spouse testimony can't be used to establish an alibi, can it? Okay. Same thing. What do you want, lady? Let me glance at the walkthrough here on this. It says keep talking and keep asking. Let's go through it again. So talk does nothing. keeps saying the same thing. Let's try showing pictures to her now. Nope. We don't have a scanning warrant, that's for sure. Getting the same responses here. We can't ask her about this Kremlin. There, montage. Because I showed her the picture again. Okay. This montage photo was produced using a computer from the testimony of witnesses at a nightclub. Well, it does look like my husband, so...
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more evidence, we cannot get a scanning warrant.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom if you don't mind.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Really? Whatever. Please, go right ahead.
I'd rather investigate the kitchen. Alright, this is Freddy's bathroom. Go right ahead, check anything you want. I'll be out here. Alright. Look around room. A very attractive bathroom and sparkling clean. The bathtub is filled with water. Looks like a nice one. There's something funny about this bathtub. Mirror. Look, you can see your reflection in the mirror. Geez, I've always been such a handsome devil. There are a number of bottles on the shelf. Yes, there is. Investigate room. It's a very attractive system bath unit. Okay. Investigate the bathtub. There's no faucet. This is an unusual bathtub. Rather odd for a system bathtub, isn't it? Mirror. The mirror has electrical wires within it, which heat up to prevent fogging. There's no secret compartment on the mirror or in the cabinet. Okay. The shelf seems to be completely ordinary. I can detect no residue on the surface of the tub. It has been cleaned very well. I'd like to try taking a nice hot bath in a place like this. Okay. Wait a minute, haven't we seen that bottle someplace before? Okay, bottle. Da 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 da. What's this? That's the same container as the one we found at Jean's. It looks just like the one we found at Jean's house. Alright, I will analyze the contents of the bottle. There's no mistake, this is sunscreen. Sunscreen in the middle of the winter, and it looks like it's been used recently too.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian, with this much evidence, there will be no difficulty getting a scanning warrant.
We've got you now, Snatcher scum.
So, you figured it out, huh?
Who's that?
Know all about us, do you, Junker?
That wound.
Jean did that to her. Die, Junker!
Jeez, those things don't go down easy. So, this is a Snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
Wow. Look at remains. It appears to be dead. Damn, those things are tough as heck. This is a scene in the TurboGrafx version where part of her shirt, the one she had that strap hanging off of her shoulder, one of her breasts is exposed in the TurboGrafx version, just completely hanging out there. So now you know why she was holding her hand on her face. It wasn't because her tooth hurt. Well, her tooth might have hurt, but her face was like torn apart there where she got scratched. Its functions appear to have been completely terminated. So that skin tissue we found under Gibson's nails came from this woman, huh?
So it was Lisa and Freddy who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
We can contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now. We're outside now.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What the? A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddy has returned.
There's only one entrance, and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
Shall we investigate?
We're at apartment 202. Again. The door is locked. That's funny, I could have sworn it wasn't locked. This is a standard electronic lock. I can open this without too much difficulty. Okay. You're facing a Snatcher. You know, what good will knocking do? Exactly. Let's yell. Open up in there. This isn't working. Possible exits. This appears to be the only way in or out of the apartment. I'm reading motions. Someone is in there.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made. Executing search for lock code of apartment 202.
Hurry it up.
Just a bit longer. I'm in Alpha 1's maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Good work.
We're in the living room. Okay, back here again. Those little shooting segments are cool. There's another game on the Sega CD I'll play for you guys in the future. I'll probably play that blind. I didn't even know about it until recently. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's called Dragon something. It's supposed to be kind of similar to Snatcher, at least in the gameplay and how the graphics and everything are presented. It's not I don't think it's a cyberpunk game. It might be. I don't think so, though. But anyway, I'll try to play that for you guys in the future. Let me see if I can actually find the name of it for you. Just out of curiosity. I think it's called Rise of the Dragon. Yeah. Pretty sure that's it. Just trying to confirm. I think it is. Anyway. Alright, let's look around area. I don't see Freddy anywhere. There's no sign of anyone in this room. Back to this. It's in the same condition as it was a few minutes ago. It hasn't been touched. Okay. I don't hear anything besides us. It doesn't appear to be in this room. There's nothing on my infrared sensors either. Motion. I read motion coming from the bathroom. Okay. Metal, you ready? Let's go. Okay. This is Freddy's bathroom.
Huh? The bathtub is empty. That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
I read motion. This room.
Damn! Where is he?
Oh, he's in the mirror.
Gillian, behind you.
Gillian, aim at his head. Trying to aim at his head. I think I died. Yeah. I've had it. Gillian. Oh, I got him, I think. Oh, somebody else got him.
Close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you? Me? Random Hajil, bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters must register with the authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001, Random Hajil. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
BH75001, Random Hajil. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 Snatchers just this month. Counting Freddy, that makes 4.
4?
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track him down and you junk him. Is that the idea?
Anyhow, it seems Gibson found that hospital. He must have left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
I owe you one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya, Junker Boy.
A Snatcher-controlled hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
Act 1 end. Would you like to save your investigation up to this point? Of course. I'll just mention here that last shooting segment with that guy that had us by the neck. You can't really line your shot up to shoot that guy in the head on the grid. It just won't work. You're just supposed to keep trying to shoot in his general area of his head, and eventually random will come in. That guy can kill you, though, if you are too slow about what you're doing. I thought he was going to kill me there. He was choking me out. So that's random. First time we've met him so far. Was he on like a one-wheeled motorcycle? I only saw one wheel on that thing. Act 2. The Cure.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone, or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were two Snatchers, one male and one female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that Snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's data bank, using Jordan. And that gave you two suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a Snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these two Snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson. But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So, who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
All right, everybody. So we're into Act 2 now. 3 acts total in this game. So we will stop this video here. The next video will question and interrogate everybody at our headquarters here. We'll talk to Harry in engineering. He's gone through that chip we found on that other navigator called Little John, so he's got information on that. So we'll do what we can around here. There's a hospital that we'll be heading to pretty soon. Will be the next new major area in the game. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.